Good morning everybody. Beautiful sunrise. It's very cold in the night, but we had the extra blanket on and the heater's just gone on.
You are ready for a different kind of life. You're silent, bold, the wind is calling. You must return to the wild.
So one of my first jobs on a sunny day when we're not moving around in Harry is to top up the power on the power oak. 7 watts to 17 watts of sun. So I now realise my error is that I need to have the solar panels outside the van. I'll just get the cable thread through the glass. And as you can see, that's now doing about 81 watts at the moment, which is a lot better. It's a 120 watt solar panel, so I'm guessing you never get full. So we're having boiled eggs this morning, so they're boiling in the jug and we're using the kettle as the lid. Multi-use. Comment below, runny egg or hard egg. Well, that's the mission today, to get to the top of there. We're not going to go right up that way. We're going to go and follow that path, I think the lower path probably, up to there, and then track across the top. It's a beautiful day, it's windy, cold.
So Stu plots a route out. It's only a 4k walk, but with Stu's recent back and shoulder issues and my low levels of fitness, it's going to be more than enough for us.
That's Castleton down there. So we'll probably go down there tomorrow for 2 nights, we think. Probably a bit busy as it gets towards the weekend. But it looks like the road used to go down this way, wind its way round from there. It looks like it's all collapsed over time and they've closed the road down with subsidence. And we're parked over there. It looks like there's another, where the disused road is down there, it's now abandoned. You can get at it from the other side obviously. It looks like it's a bit more shelter possibly down there and flatter, so that might be a place as well, as long as you respect the area.
Firstly, we make our way slowly up the first part of the ridge leading to Mam Tor.
And that's the valley on the other side. Top of Mam Tor up there. There's a few people about already in the sunshine. It's got a good path that's been laid down.
And we eventually reach the top, and like anything else, a sense of achievement is also reached as well. And our reward is an amazing view.
Oh, it's quieter this side.
Wow, gosh, is it ever? Oh my god.
The wind's gone. So we've just come off the top and the wind's dropped dramatically this side. This paving's obviously to protect the walkway all the way up. It goes all the way over the top and down. There's quite a few people. But it's a great walk for the family actually. So there's a car park there for walkers. That's the blue cavern where you go trips under the caves. I guess the cave system goes under that gorge somewhere, I guess.
Still can't get the drone up though, I guess.
No, as soon as I take it up, it'll go.
As we start to head down, we come across these information boards, and they tell us that this was also a Celtic settlement 3,000 years ago. And eventually we reach the bottom and we're heading back to Harry. And we're passing what we think are the two lambs we saw yesterday sunning themselves in exactly the same spot. We spend the rest of the afternoon watching the world go by. There's bike riders and what looks like to be a school outing. And all the kids look like they're having a really good time.
So that's 80% charged on the solar, so that's all free. That's probably it's taken most of the day today, so it's probably taken about 6-7 hours. But to be honest, a couple of those hours I didn't have the solar panels really pointing the sun, to be perfectly honest. So that's not too bad, especially it's free. So just charging up the Power Oak using the van charger this time. I think it only goes up to 50% charge with the van. I think there's some reason why it won't go above that, but it is charging it up. So it got to 80% and I charged my laptop overnight. We're just going to move on early in the morning, and we haven't even put the bed up yet. We'll do that when we get to our next place, which is not too far away. We're just going to move a couple of miles, sort of saving on fuel as well. But we've been here for 2 days, 2 nights. We're going to go for 2 nights, probably just outside Castleton, where there's quite a few motorhomes parked that way. So that's what we're going to do today. I think it'll be a bit of a video editing day. We're going to walk into Castleton as well, have a look around there. We need to get a few provisions as well, so those things. But the weather's changed a bit. It's gone cloudier. It's certainly got a bit chillier and windier.
Yeah, it's been really lucky.
So we've been lucky for the last couple of days with the sunshine, so that's been good.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And everything in the back goes. Boom, boom.
Including your wife.
Go on, little Fiat. Go on, ask you to stop.
We drive along the old Mam Tor road that we saw yesterday, that's now a dead end due to the road collapsing. And as you can see, there are lots of places left and right to park. It's a surprisingly long road, but we choose to park at the top, so we've got less to walk into Castleton. Now, we wouldn't normally park at the side of the road, but as it's a dead end and there's lots of vans here, we feel really safe to do so.
Oh, hello. Morning, everybody.
But you
Stu's in the neighbourhood.
That's where we're parked, just on this dead end of a road now. And there's lots of people parking and going off for walks. Bacon sandwich in the Ridge Monkey. So we've just been to Castleton. Pretty village. It's got a visitor centre, a few shops, some nice public toilets there if you need them. So we supported the local outdoor shop there. Just visited one of the outdoor shops and bought myself some proper walking trousers that I've been lacking.
We bought some really great walking socks in this shop, but I'm feeling a bit sick as I've never spent so much money on one pair of socks.
We didn't support the local vegetable shop.
That outdoor vegetable was quite expensive, I have to say.
Strawberries for £5.
Yeah, so we did spend a bit in there. I had me pasty. Oh dear, looks like we're going to have to get those there at the back there. What are they? What are those at the back? With the cheese on?
You did?
We bought some small provisions in there. But so we've supported the local area, which I think is what you should be doing anyway, which is good.
I've only got one complaint, it's the amount of pubs. But they've got a lot of really beautiful pubs, haven't they?
Yeah, there's a lot of pubs.
We've
We've
got a no pub rule.
Yeah, we're trying. Yeah, it's so easy to be. Let's go to the pub every night and be on a holiday, and we're trying not to be that. Well, not every night, but you know what I mean. It'd be easy to drop in.
Yeah,
into
of a lunchtime.
Of a lunchtime for one, if you were walking and all that. So we've decided we're not doing that. We're trying to just do that at the weekend or a couple of, maybe once a week.
As you would expect, there's several jewellers' shops here, all selling the goods made out of the famous local blue stone.
We just had a bit of lunch. I needed to help out in the local economy, so I bought a pasty. Jane's having the wonderful rice cake and cottage cheese. I think I prefer my pasty.
And we spend a good hour pottering round the pretty village.
How about having that running through your back garden? I put some stones to make it ripple. Beautiful back garden as well. I said there's a great plot to be done up, isn't it?
This is the Boswell family. John died in 1874. His wife, he was 60. His wife died in 1891. She was aged 80. And then it's sad because they've got the son who died at 4 months, a daughter who died at 16 years, and their son that died at 21.
The Roll of Honour for the locals in the 1914 war. Well, there you go. The Devil's Arse. Some great weather. We've been lucky with the weather. It's been breezy, but it's been sunny, which has been nice and that. We're going to go on a walk tomorrow through Castleton and up to the castle, and then over the top and up to the gorge. I think that's probably where we'll go. So we've been out now for 12 nights. So we're coming up close to our record
Of 16.
of 16
We're
nights.
still alive, one of us.
Yeah. First week took us a bit of adjustment, I think. Just getting used to the van. I think we just got the van's a bit fuller than normal, probably too full.
We didn't have a good first week, did we?
Yeah, so it was up and down the first week. So, but we've gradually got into it. To be honest, wild camping's been okay so far for us. What's worked really well, I think, is the sleeping at night. We've slept really well and deep. Jane's been tracking the sleep. She's had her best, deepest sleep I think ever in the last few days. Must be because I'm turning the gas on to her now. She doesn't know.
He's slowly trying.
So the mattress has been good.
Yeah.
The extra thicker mattress has been really good. And the curtains, the cab curtains are a bit of a game changer for us because it's so easy just to get that darkness and shut off and privacy. So we've had some walks, some good walks.
We've
had a
had
great
some
walk to
great walks. Probably why we're sleeping so well, because we get so much fresh air.
Mam Tor yesterday, which wasn't the longest distance, but it was a steep climb up to the top of there. The LPG is about halfway through at the moment, so we're going to have to. I'm probably being over cautious, but we'll probably go and find an LPG because it'll be three parts of bugger all. It'll probably be £2 or £3 max.
You just said though
It's
that
only 2.5 litres.
the 3 places nearby are all sold out.
Well, the ones it says temporarily out of action, so I presume that means they're sold out on the app and that. So we'll see. I'm not overstressing because the bottom line is as we all said, we could always have salad. Salad and water, or a takeaway.
Yeah.
So it's I'm not going to stress about it.
The other game changer is the bivvy loo, and we're happy to report it has been tried and tested
Several times.
Now, and
It's working.
it's just such a game. Honestly, if you've never thought about having a bivvy loo, just try it. It's been such a game changer for us, hasn't it? We couldn't have done this.
No. Now, if we'd have had a chemical loo, we'd have been trying to find, well, I don't know, I guess toilets to empty it down, which I guess that's an extra stress. But it definitely, we would have struggled this trip to do it. So the bivvy loo is definitely a game changer. If anything, the number ones for you have been more of a challenge. But you've gradually got.
You're not going into detail.
No, I'm not going to go into detail, but that'd be more of a challenge. But you got there with it, so we're there now, I think. So that's now working. So that's good. So that'll set us up for a longer trip, really. Oh, the other thing that worked out really well is the power oak. So the temporary power just to provide power to Jane's straighteners or my laptop charging. Those are the two things we mainly use it for. That's worked out really well. It's the first time we've really used the solar, and we've used the solar twice, obviously, and that charged up during the whole of the day. That's sustainable, plus it can be charged on the move as well, so that extra power source is just helping as well, I think. And the batteries so far, although we've only ever been to probably 3-4 nights.
That was the other game changer,
changing the batteries to lithium.
Yeah.
We've been monitoring it, and we haven't gone below 80% yet. 80% yet. Definitely a fuel prices we notice, with the fuel now at whatever is it, £1.70 plus a litre. That's definitely a factor compared to where it was a year ago. But we've decided to try and stop in a couple of nights. So we were literally 2 nights, probably a mile away, and we've now moved a mile, different location, different outlook for another couple of nights.
Yeah.
That's probably the way to do it, I would say. And we're actually moving on to Yorkshire to meet some friends. Ex-colleagues of mine, but friends, more importantly, up in Yorkshire, so we're going to stay with them for a couple of nights, but again sleeping in Harry, because that's what we prefer to do.
Yeah, they did offer us a bedroom, but
we prefer to sleep in Harry.
We just thought, why? We sleep so well in the van.
Yeah, so we'll sleep in the van, etc. So we'll have a couple of nights there, and then we'll probably spend some nights, I guess, in Yorkshire, and then I'll say we'll keep on moving north was the plan. Nothing. We're going to end up doing more miles this time, weirdly enough, purely because we needed to be in Southport, we needed to be in Yorkshire, and we want to go to Scotland as well, the south part of Scotland. We may meet up with Mike and Trish in Weebroom van if we can get the timing right with them.
And we spend the rest of the day sitting in Harry, relaxing and taking in the landscape. And I'm sure those are the same children out walking from yesterday. If you enjoy our channel, please subscribe, as it really helps the channel grow. So please give us a like and a comment, as we really love to hear from you. But we know on the TVs it's a bit more complex.
Silent